The Brecky's back. Oh my, what is happening, guys? As promised, we have our follow-up class setup video for the MX Guardian inside of Modern Warfare 2. Guys, I can't stress it enough. This thing is incredibly broken. But what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Primitive AK here, just showcasing you guys the best in-slot attachments to be using for the MX Guardian. Guys, I can't stress it enough. You can go with any attachments on this thing, and it's going to absolutely demolish. But let's get right into the class setup that we have for this thing. First things first, we have the MXG Mobile. We want to make sure we're using that barrel. This one's going to give you just a tad bit of extra range with movement speed, mainly using this one for the movement bonuses. We have BRYSON Improved Choke. For this one, this is going to give you that extra tighter pellet spread and damage range as well to go with the weapon. We have the MX DCP-0, which is going to give you a little bit of extra movement speed and sprint speed with the weapon, which is very helpful. We have the MX Pro Mag. This is going to give you a huge boost to your aim-down sight and sprint to fire speed. Very helpful. This thing helps a lot more than people realize. I recommend you guys throw it on. And last but not least, we have the semi-auto trigger. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that even though this is a full auto shotgun, you actually gain more damage and more range. When I say more damage, I mean practically double damage with the semi-automatic trigger. The burst fire does give you more damage than the full auto attachment, but it is slightly less than the semi-auto. So you want to make sure you're using semi-automatic. Just trust me on this, you will not regret it. This thing absolutely demolishes. You can even see it in the stat bar. It gives you more range with the weapon, which is huge. So you want to make sure you're using that. For your tuning on the MX DCP, you'll want to go for pretty much nothing here in terms of aim walking speed and aim auto stability. If you want, you can tune this for aim auto stability, but I just don't think it's really needed. I wasn't using it in the gameplay. And for the aim down sight speed, you want to tune this to about 3.74. For our MXG mobile attachment, you'll want to tune this for mostly range is about where you want to have it. You can go really either way in this case. In the gameplay, I was using aim down sight speed, but you can tune this to range. But I personally feel like it has more than enough range to get the job done. That's just my personal preference here. You don't need to tune this one. You can leave this as is. These two areas really don't matter at all. For the BRYSON Improved Choke, you want to tune for sprint to fire speed, or you can also go tighter pellet spread. Both are actually very good options here. That's one thing I like about the shotguns. You really have a lot of options to work with here. So just bear that in mind when using this. Same goes for the bottom tuning. In the gameplay, I was using aim down sight tuning, so that way I could have more aim down sight with the weapon, but you can bring this to range if you prefer. It really just comes down to personal preference. Just figure out what best works for you. I like to aim down sight on a lot of my weapons, so that's why I like to tune for this. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about this weapon. Like I said, I can't stress enough how broken this thing is. You can literally put on the worst attachments and this thing will still be insane. But the key to making this class setup work is going to be the semi-automatic trigger. So make sure you have that on. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and flip right to the gameplay.
Collect the enemy contact and secure them for extract. Taking the lead. UAV standing by.
Taking effective fire.
Overwatch helo ready to deploy.
Reloading! Switching backs.
UAV ready to deploy. UAV on station.
Grenade!
Oh, this bad boy in.
One
Copy.
overhead.
Advanced UAV is entering the AO.
Let their light. I'm reloading.
Oh, that's bad.
On your six.
Online.
Reloading. Took a round.
Buddy, are you serious?
Reloading.
Troops in contact. Throwing flash grenade.
I need air support now.
Push.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTV at this time.
Sorry, buddy. There's no way I just got a nuke with this thing first try. There's no way I just got a nuke with this thing first try, dude. I haven't even, like, perfectly tuned this weapon yet, and I'm over here dropping nukes with it. Yo, this gun is nuts! This gun is nuts. I have never seen anything like this in my entire life. The Brecky's back. Oh my... What is happening?
You're halfway to mission complete. Stay sharp.
Bro, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I did not expect it to be this good. I did not expect it. I did not expect it to be this good. Okay, for starters, I called him that nuke by mistake. I did not expect this gun to be that good.
Mission complete. Solid work.
I was not anticipating that at all.
Deploy. Overwatch helo.
Let's never do that again.
Take it home.
I'm reloading!
I need air support now. Put their life
Standing by.
Bro, this just... There's no way this gun is this broken.
and I burn your face off. Reload.
Standing by. Advanced UAV ready to deploy. Charge up. Next to the marching engine. Copy. Advanced UAV.
Sayonara. Laters. I just can't believe this gun is this strong like this. That's just insane to me. I was barely even trying. I didn't even know I was that close to a nuke.
Mission
Just
accomplished.
unbelievable. Wow. Unbelievable.